Cooperative groups provide numerous benefits for farmers, especially smallholder farmers and individuals. By pooling resources which are mostly rendered by government, farmers can reduce cost for inputs like machinery and farming implements. With appropriate support from government, such as subsidies, grants, technical assistance, small farms can transition into successful commercial and semi-commercial enterprises, contributing to food security and economic growth. On this week's episode of Nation's Business, we visit a farming community outside Suva to hear their story about the advantages of forming a cooperative. They share how working together has helped them overcome challenges that often hinder farming activities and growth when operating as individuals. Formed in 2010 and registered in 2011, the Coronavia Vegetable Farmers Cooperatives have grown into a group that facilitate the sharing of agricultural techniques, leading to improved productivity.
In 2009, we decided to get all the farmers together, and that time I was the advisory councillor, and I managed to get 16 members. These farmers were semi-commercial and commercial farmers, and we just formed the association, Coronavia Vegetable Farmers Association, and we started running our farm with a group, and then later on we had a contact with two senior government officials, retired officials, and with their assistance, these two were Lakshman Mudlia, he was the director for Loram, a retired one, and another one was Satya Swami. The main aim was to promote agriculture in Coronavia, Lokia and Tawakilevu. Individual farmers were there, but like they couldn't do much. Once we formed the cooperative, and then we managed to share the ideas among ourselves. Some of them came from a Singitoka Valley. Jagdish was as one of the members, and he brought abundance of knowledge on high value produce, and he was one that distributed his knowledge to some of our members, and then we started producing high value produce.
Government programs under the cooperative department are targeted at training and support, helping farmers learn how to operate new machinery and adopt modern agricultural practices. The Coronavia-based cooperative received assistance through the provision of advanced machinery, including tractors and farming implements. This support significantly improved crop management and resulted in higher yields for its members.
With the group, the assistance from government was recognized, and we had a tractor with implements, and that mechanization really promoted the agriculture in my area. So that was one, and at this point in time we were doing an individual farming, and all the incomes that was coming in was taken by the individual farmers. So basically, the mechanization has increased the produce in the farm.
Due to the challenges presented by the weather, members of the cooperative sought alternative farming techniques shared by experienced farmers and agriculture field officers. This enabled them to adopt methods better suited to their specific conditions, leading to resilience against adverse weather and greater yield.
The weather sometimes it's not in our favor. So what we did, we started doing smart farming. And in smart farming, we started to do phase farming. Like for maize, for example, maize. If we had to plant whole in 1 or 2 acres of maize in 1 month, that we have divided into 4 months now. So if 1 month get lost, the other month we'll pick it up. So this was phase farming. Again, another farming that we did was a trellis farming. To combat the weather condition, we had to raise the field, make a camber bed, and put up a trellis where we would protect it from the water being affected, the plants being affected with the water. So with trellis, we had a lot of benefits. Good sunlight, easy to pick, easy to spray, safe from the water, protected from the water, and so many other challenges, so many other benefits we got from trellis farming.
The Koronivia Vegetable Farmers Cooperative manages a total land area of 150 acres. Market access for their produce has not been a challenge given the high demand for vegetables in the Suva-Nosori corridor. This strong market presence has enabled the cooperative to effectively distribute their produce, ensuring steady income for its members.
When the cooperative was not formed, like the farmers had a little bit of knowledge, some of them only. What happened? They were putting up all in 1 month now, and the phase farming had started after the cooperative was formed. And the market, yes, now we have a market stall, roadside market stalls now, and this demand came in the COVID, after COVID. You know, the people started to come in interior to our community and start buying because there was a blockage on the bridge. And since then, a lot of farmers had a roadside stalls where the demand is still there now. And people from Suva, Cunningham, Tamavua, all are coming in our community and buying their vegetables still today. Okay, that's one. There's another one. We have a market in Nosori. Some of them supply in supermarket, sell there. And some they do wholesale to market vendors. Some they supply to supermarkets through agents. And this is where our market vegetable goes.
Capacity building and training, coupled with exposure to farming practices in other countries, have provided the Koronivia cooperative members with the opportunity to replicate successful farming models used in other regions. This has enabled the cooperative to improve their agricultural techniques and increase produce output.
They picked me as one of the REWA representatives. I went to Thailand and Hong Kong, and there I saw that there were a community was assigned to do one farm produce, and this is where the government came in and looked after the farmers. Here farmers, for example, they had to do rice lotion, so they plant rice, they harvest it, and they put it into the finished products, into the cotton, and then it goes to the market. And this is the government comes into picture and finds the market for them. So, you know, this was done so nicely where the farmers didn't have to worry about the market. So likewise, if something is done in Fiji, we are a group of cooperative like our cooperative, if we are assigned few produce and it's the challenges is given to us, and we will do it, provided the market is there and the training is given to us. Like in Thailand, I have seen that the professors go into the field and survey what's happening in the field. Leave aside the officers. So it was so good to see that they had a market, and we think that if we do have it here too, it will be very good.
It's raining now, but it's about to finish the rain. That's why.
Paras Ram, one of the large-scale farmers in the Koronivia area, has been in the farming profession for over 40 years now. The current president of the cooperative has been with the organization since its inception 13 years ago, demonstrating long-standing commitment and leadership within the cooperative. According to Ram, the farming cooperative is thriving, with farmers actively working together and meeting monthly to review progress and discuss the work they carry out.
Yes, the cooperative started in 2011. Since then, I am in the cooperative, and I am still the president of the cooperative, and it's running very good. We have just got a grant from the government for dish plow and the dish harrow just last Last month, I think, last year, end of last year. So we're doing very well at the moment. Our cooperative, we got about 14 members in the cooperative. When we are also having our board meeting every end of the month. And that's how this goes on.
The president says things have become easier for farmers since the formation of the cooperative, and that only genuine farmers have remained with the cooperative, benefiting from government initiatives. This support has enabled them to improve their farming practices, increase productivity, and achieve greater success in farming.
Before the cooperative, there was a Kononia Vegetable Farmers Corporation, but that association, but that doesn't help much. We can't get the grant from the government, anything like that. It was very difficult. So that time, all those small farmers, even the backyard farmers were in that association. But when we formed the cooperative, these small farmers, they ran away. So you got only the genuine farmers. Those who are commercial and semi-commercial farmers are the members of the cooperative now at the moment. As they have given us this implement, when the minister, we talked to the minister, and I even told the minister, please, you have given me this implement that was worth of about $12,000. About worth of $12,000. And I told them, please, I want after a couple of months' time, you come back and see what we are doing with that implement. Not just getting the grant from the government and keeping it, the thing to rust down. Then by sometimes in August, they will coming back.
Theft is one of the biggest problems faced by farmers in the Coronivia area, discouraging some from continuing their farming activities. This issue not only affects their livelihoods, but also undermines the overall productivity and morale of the farming community here.
I go to the farm at 6:30 in the morning. So I start there until 10 o'clock, I come back. As soon as I come back home, they start stealing. And after 5, I also left farm. So they come in. I was planting dalo year before last. I harvested about 7 or 8 tons of dalo, that blue bar. But this year it doesn't plant any plant. Just because while start harvesting, when we went inside the farm to harvest, half gone. Only half was left. So that doesn't cover the cost. So I just left it. I don't plant now. Police, they came, government, the police department, they help us. They come and see, and the only thing they ask us, have you seen somebody? I said, no. So that's it.
So nung unang tatay rotaw, wakasam takati ko niya nanumati ko mo ngay o lay tamusu ko nanumiti. Yada ba ndo atin tala tamata sa tamusu ko. So na yalo baka tumu yalo may weekend kau tatani saranga so nung takam sa kuntiti. Matini yado tu na bitikin ya. Kaya wa ro ni redan matentu endo na tikina wa mero ni aboita ka mana na irando umbuta ko tungo.
For co-op member Joshua Torau, the belief is that land should be utilized to generate income, and that only through productive use of land can people be deterred from stealing. However, he says if theft continues, both the perpetrators and their families will continuously be viewed differently by the community.
Bisa walang anak mula merapanga takawakan ng geli. Kaya marapanga takan na ang geli. Kaya itong buto-kutungo na milyon itong buto-kutungo na ilabo. Nangona nga to kita kinanggelang ko to tiba kan to na kaya na zara na donite. Ngona nga sa zara kinongo buo ko sa ro no tigo buli te mo no sambitia. Ya kaya mo kaya senga. Kaya mo kaya na batu nga na non bulo kaya to nan reta tinga na mato bubale. To na kadi tinga me to kadi bitingo ka ni to tamata la, to tamata buta-buta ko. Ya kaya mo kaya to na bisu ta kan to bulo me to tamata to tite. Aura kin na liuna wakangu. To friend saranga friend rendre. O ira mo na ngona era sa la ka kina. Sartitei, sarangay kilaway ko na ilawo nga tungo sangay wati na butako.
According to the 72-year-old farmer, theft is a big issue for many farmers in this Delta area, affecting both their produce and livestock. He says the unlawful activity leads to substantial financial losses, as stolen crops and animals represent investments of time, labor, and resources, and that stealing disrupts a farmer's ability to maintain consistent production levels, impacting their income and market supply.
Kaya mo ka, kaya mo niyang buta ko. O via torting don kena baka nanon kena baka sama kaya kaya sotale rongo dan nanong ibang malala. Nangona nga iko salay titi kinan dole buto ko talam titi. Bukan sa manda na baka sama ya biko. Ibi nakatiwam daka. Endo o iko natalita kan dong buto ko talam titi. O mo buta ni na senga di kuna. O mo buta kaya baka saro ya endo na tamata unga sewa ya. Mo kita kan titi ngai ndo na wana ngai baka saburi nga ngai mutako. Ya men buta me bon non tabula. Berarti ni buru-buru ni tau daka ko. Ya bukan anta dau lak. Tunda wa masa senga na kaya na pantu wakina. Tuna memu, tuna kemu, lawado. Tuna maro no matabu vale, na otiu na marau, na lubeu na rana marau, patini daw. Tuna kaka ne vale. Sungkanya na kaka na mutokodi. Ya na kalebu.
The Tawakelevu farmer says he is continuously learning effective farming techniques in the cooperative compared to traditional Itoke methods favoring long-term root crops with members' strategies for quicker yields from cash crops and vegetables.
Nangubuli na natikina ni Vimalo Iwatiru to. Ubuli na matanggal itira kaya. Yaw talaga kung kayo may sanga talaga mo kita ka na titi. Iyo, doon ka dore talaga no dore dirto mo durumeno no to titi. Doon ka baka ungge tiyaw. Wala ta na kaya sing doya tunon tambulan na kay viti. Banda singire do kaya na sala totoo meraraw labo kina mentaraw labo kina tamat daw titi. Kito to sa pitatungan na long term sa tutumo tambaga na crops Labaga na root crops Iyo, irongo sa ngay kabeti na vi matangalitin ro kakanan ro sa tutulungan no raw ilaw. Raw ilaw ti ya. Okay to sewara ka ti kontona ngauna dona bula sare ami ka wala bula. Sanggay ronin dona tatamusu kita umbita. O kongo so ti nga ono nga na madawa. So sali ada buti na tula bula.
Ajay Narain of Tawakelevu in Rewa is a dedicated member of the Koronivia Vegetable Farmers Cooperative. Since leaving school in 1980, he pursued his interest in farming, a tradition deeply rooted in his family, which owns a freehold land in the area. Ajay's commitment to agriculture has not only sustained his livelihood, but also contributed to the cooperative's efforts and aim in increasing vegetable supply from the area.
Since I left school in 1980, I came in the farm with my father, and I thought it was wise to me to join the farm because my father owned some freehold land. So I'm very lucky that I was a farmer, commercial farmer, not commercial before, but since I joined Koronivia Cooperative, we used to do a little bit big farming just like Dalo and cassava export market. So we did a little bit bigger, and we were happy to get more money because of agriculture help us. Before we were a bullock, but it was very slow farming. But since we are in cooperative and got a tractor, so we have improved a lot in our farming.
Ajay and his family are reaping the benefits of being members of the co-op. Through their involvement, they have experienced a significant growth in both farm produce and income, leading to improved living standard and greater financial stability. The cooperative support and resources have empowered Ajay's family to improve their farming practices, resulting in increased profitability.
We have improved our farm. Before our earning was like $150. Now we have went to $300, and we were managed to complete our children good education, everything. And that's why we are happy with cooperative.
Located on the banks of the Rewa River, the Narain farm has historically been affected by severe floods. However, the primary challenge currently faced by the farm is drainage, a common issue for many farmers here. According to the Koronivia Vegetable Farmers Co-op member, effective drainage solutions are crucial to mitigate waterlogging and ensure the sustainability of the land. The same concern is shared by other farmers in the cooperative.
This is Rewa Delta. Most of the problem here is a flood area. So when the flood comes, we lose everything. But flood never comes every now and then. It's a season, and last 2 years we haven't faced any problem of the flood and hurricane. So we are still happy because we are farmers. We can't run away and leave our land. We got to be in here. So we are lucky, and one problem is the drainage problem. The agriculture people came with the small boom, and we were asking them with the big boom, but they got the small boom. But if somebody comes and help us with the big boom, we'll be very happy about that.
I have about 3 to 4 acres of land, and at the moment when you see now, I only do 1 acre of farming. The other 3 acres is as a bad land where this continuous rain is affecting it. Our farm drains are there, but our national drain is blocked, and most of the time it's flooded. In Cornivia, we see this is a very flat land. Up till Nolu, it's a flat, and there's a hill. The water only goes, it comes to our land, to farmland, and there's only one drain to discharge all the waters. So it's so difficult. So that's what we plead to the agriculture, that if farmers would be assisted with the farm drains and the national drains to have it desilted always.
The need for mechanization, particularly the use of smaller machines like rotovators to break up soil easily, has become increasingly evident, as shared by Ajay Narayan. Such equipment can improve efficiency and productivity on the farm by improving soil preparation. He adds, access to these machines would not only streamline farming, but also contribute to better crop yields and farm management.
Before we had bullocks and horses, and now we got our tractor only. But after having the thing in the left over middle, if you people supply our small tractor just like rotovators, then we can work in the farm very nicely and easily.
Farmers in Coronivia are requesting assistance in the form of subsidies for chemicals used on their farms. They believe that such support would alleviate the cost burden, improving farm produce and supply to the massive population within the Suva-Nosori corridor. Reducing the financial strain of purchasing essential chemicals would enable farmers to boost productivity and contribute more effectively to the local food supply chain.
No, I'm very happy that agriculture is with us, and we will be very much happier if you people supply us with some insecticide or weedicide medicine with some special price.
We only need, even the manure. If you get it 1/3, 2/3 base, it will be okay. And the weedicide and the pesticide, that's it. Whatever they can give it to us, we're okay.
The livelihood of farmers in the Coronivia Vegetable Farmers Cooperative has significantly improved, and they express a desire for similar assistance to be extended to farmers across the country. They believe that with adequate support and resources, farmers nationwide can raise their productivity and efficiency, ultimately benefiting consumers through a consistent supply of high-quality agricultural produce.
When we look at the farmers, their livelihood has improved. That's the main thing, that livelihood through the income they're generating from the farm. Their livelihood is improved. They got their small machineries with them, like rotovators. Some of them have their rotovators with them, and the techniques, the ideas and the brighter techniques that has been given to them, they've been using it, like trellis farming, and one of them has put up a nursery, is doing farming under the nursery. So all this has helped them out, and they can manage themselves at the moment. It's not only my cooperative. I'm one that the cash crop farmers whole through Fiji be assisted, not only cane farmers. We can see the root crop farmers are being assisted. I want all the cash crop farmers to be assisted. As you can see, now the produce are running short and the prices is going sky high. If the farmers, cash crop farmers are assisted, This means all the people can enjoy buying and getting the fresh fruits in the house for food.
Farmers in the cooperative believe they have a brighter future and are determined to continue supplying fresh vegetable produce to meet the growing demand.